How flammable is kerosene? Have you ever wondered how flammable kerosene really is? This is an important question, especially for those interested in survival skills and fire-starting techniques. Kerosene is a combustible liquid fuel that is moderately flammable. It is less volatile than gasoline and other lighter fuels, making it a safer option in many situations. The flammability of kerosene primarily comes from the vapors it emits, not the liquid itself. Kerosene starts to produce flammable vapors at temperatures above approximately 36 degrees Celsius, which is about 97 degrees Fahrenheit. If these vapors come into contact with a spark or open flame, they can ignite. The flashpoint of kerosene, which is the lowest temperature at which it can form an ignitable vapor-air mixture, ranges from 37 degrees Celsius to 65 degrees Celsius. This means that kerosene is safer to handle than more volatile fuels, but caution is still necessary, especially in warmer conditions. In survival situations, kerosene's moderate flammability makes it a reliable fire starter or fuel source. However, it must be handled carefully to avoid accidental ignition. Since the liquid itself does not burn, but its vapors do, it is essential to ensure good ventilation. Avoid using kerosene in enclosed spaces where vapors can accumulate. Another important factor is that the vapor is heavier than air. This means it can travel along the ground and ignite at a distance from the source, which increases the risk of fire spreading unexpectedly. Kerosene has an auto-ignition temperature of about 210 degrees Celsius or 410 degrees Fahrenheit. This means it can ignite spontaneously if heated to this temperature without a spark. Kerosene is stable under normal conditions, but it can generate electrostatic charges when poured or agitated. This can be a fire hazard if not properly grounded. In practical survival use, kerosene is favored for its relatively high energy content and safer handling compared to gasoline. You can use kerosene in stoves, lanterns, and heaters. It can also be an effective fire starter when mixed with kindling or other combustible materials. However, it is vital to store kerosene in appropriate containers away from heat sources and open flames. In case of fire, use fire-extinguishing agents such as dry chemical or foam, since water is not effective against kerosene fires. Kerosene is flammable enough to be useful for fire starting and fuel in survival situations, but it requires careful handling due to its vapor ignition properties and potential for vapor travel and electrostatic ignition.